Hello Exiles and welcome to another video. Now today we're going to be discussing money and how to get wealthy in the new league 3.24, but in every league going forward as well. For the next couple of leagues I'm going to recommend you this website which you can see in the background called Wealthy Exile. So I'm going to run through that with you in just a minute. First things first, obviously I am going to be streaming live on Twitch on Friday, so if you want to follow me on our league start and we can see how far we get on in our league, then obviously the Twitch link will be in the description. If you want to throw us a follow, come and join me, see how far we can get, and obviously you'll be able to see the build that I am doing and league starting as, and we're going to see how it does with the new changes. Also, if you are enjoying these videos and obviously you have seen my previous videos, then throw us a like, throw us a subscribe. If you don't know who I am and you've never seen any of these videos before, then check out my channel. There is a bunch of Path of Exile videos on there. There's build guides, there's all sorts of stuff. Now, I am going to be doing some quite a few build guides this league. The first build guide that I am going to be doing is going to be my league starter. So once I've got it up to a respectable damage value and I'm up to a respectable amount of money that has been spent on it that I think that is then affordable, then I will then create a build guide video for you so you can then check it out. So let's begin. Now, I did put on the description that it does take 5 seconds to set up, and I'm going to prove that to you. So this is the homepage that you will go to. The website, by the way, is literally just wealthyexile.com. Now, to prove to you that it does only take 5 seconds, I am going to show you how to do it, and we're going to start the timer. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done, loaded. You are now connected, and all that literally just did was I authorized it for it to be able to connect to my Path of Exile account through the actual website, and that is it. How quickly was that? There's no messing around, there's no logging in, there's no information. It literally just says give me access. Boom, done. Now, this first screen that you are obviously greeted with is your stash page. Now, what it will automatically do is it will go away and it will pull your stash tabs. Now, these are obviously what I have named within my stash tab at the moment in game. You can obviously edit this on the right hand side here. It does say edit tabs. You can then go in here and you can tell it to select and look at particular tabs if you really wanted it to, and it will look at those particular tabs. Okay, you can also put a threshold and things like that, but I just think that's a little bit too much, and obviously I just wanted to look at the main ones. Second thing it then does is it then provides you with a update of where you're up to. So it currently says that my net worth at the moment is for 727 divines, and that is in total. But what I can do is I can, if I wanted to, see how it's changed in an hourly basis. So if you left this on in the background while you played, it will be able to track how much money you are making on an hourly basis, because it will automatically do a check. Next thing it does is it then breaks down your money and where is all of your money sat. So is it sat in your currency, your gems, your fragments, your maps, all that type of stuff. Now, obviously you've got percentages here as well, so you can kind of break it down to a percentage. Next thing it does is it obviously then lists every single item, and it lists it usually in order of the biggest. So as you can see there, it's listed by total, and it obviously says what is the most expensive thing that is in your stash. Now, if you wanted to be a little bit more specific and you wanted it to kind of show you one tab, if you just click on the fragments tab, it will then show you what is in that tab and what is the most expensive items. Same with fossils, it will show you. Same with divination cards, same with blight, things like that. It will go through and it will break it down for you and show you exactly where all your money is sat. So that's the first thing. Second thing is if you ever wanted to search for anything via regex or even just by a category, you can do. So if you wanted to knock it down just to, let's say, oils, it will then just limit it down just to oils. Obviously, if you click on your blight tab, it will also then pick up any blighted maps that you have in there. So it's entirely up to you what you want to sell. Now, when you get to a point that you then want to sell, so let's say I want to sell my essences. If I want to sell all of these essences, obviously everything is automatically ticked. I would literally do, and this is how quickly it is. It literally takes 5 seconds. Are you ready? You click bulk sell. You obviously make sure that your character name is correct. Obviously mine is Fusion Gaming, as you can imagine. Multiplier, you can tweak with this, but obviously if you want to leave it at 100%, more than happy. You can knock it up to 115% if you are, if you have quite a big bulk, and then you would literally hit list items for sale. Done. What that then does is it then lists those items on the trade tab at the top here. Now this tab, this page, refreshes and your sale will last there for 15 minutes. So if you are wanting to keep list it, then obviously you will need to keep posting it every 15 minutes. Now, as you can imagine, it's quiet at the moment because it's at the end of League. When it was at the beginning of League, and this video, obviously when I first did a video on this, this was literally being updated probably once every 3 or 4 seconds. There was posts going in all the time. So this is obviously a very good website to use. In terms of snapshots, what this does is it shows you a snapshot of how your gear and everything looked, and it shows you there, you can compare your last 5 snapshots, and obviously you can see obviously how your money has progressed. There is also a strategy section on here, so if you want to learn how to make money and you don't know how to make money and you want to know, there are certain ways on here. Now obviously, as you can see here, the green ones are probably your best route. The red ones show that they are obviously gone down in price and popularity. So obviously the main ones you want to use, obviously this top one here has got 149%. You click into it, it tells you how much it makes. So it says here on average you'll make around about 11 divines per hour, and then there's an explanation as to how you do it. Now obviously I don't know how up to date this has been because obviously I've not read it, but obviously if there's anything to do with sextants or anything like that, there is some sextants there, then obviously that is going to be out of date. So as you can imagine, this will update as the league starts, and obviously you can add your own strategy in there as well. You can create one and you can favorite certain strategies as well. So if you like one, you can just favorite it. So at the top one here, Beast and Essence has got the most favorites, 220. The last tab on here is an invest section, which obviously is if you want to invest anything and take it over to standard. So at the moment obviously it's saying here that Soul Ascension gloves for some reason are currently 95C in Affliction League, but in standard they're currently 11 divines. Don't ask me why, but that's just obviously how it looks at the moment. All of these items, it will tell you what the percentage is in terms of how much profit you will make, and as you can imagine, as it goes into the reds, that means that you're then going to lose money, so you don't really want to go down there. Last thing is there is a Discord that you can obviously join. What I will do is I will quickly show you this just so you can kind of see it. Let me just drag it across. So with the Discord, obviously he is obviously making improvements on a weekly, if not 2 weekly basis, and he provides all the reports in here or everything that he has done. He's made improvements and he's always making improvements. And obviously I've asked him recently, obviously has he done much recently, and he obviously just said other than what he's listed in here, obviously he's recently just added in January, end of January, the snapshot checking and to be able to extract into CSV files. He has also put here, this was on the 9th of Feb, he has improved the invest page to show more relevant items. Obviously there is a bug section on here as well, so if you do obviously want to raise any queries or any problems, by all means throw them at him. But the site at the moment is very slick. I've not found any problems with it. It's very smooth and it is a good way to make a lot of money at the beginning of league or even mid league or even late league, entirely up to you. If you do obviously want to use this website and obviously you want to join his Discord, throw him a thank you, throw him an appreciation. Obviously a lot of people are using this website instead of using TFT, as you can imagine, and it's entirely up to you what you want to do. But I would recommend personally this website. I used it last league and I made quite a bit of money from it. So it's only a quick video, guys. I will leave it there, but obviously the link for this website will be in the description, so if you do want to check it out, like I said, 5 seconds and you can then log in and then check how much you are then worth. Other than that, guys, till the next video, stay sane.